What's good? What's good? What's good, KK? Who that? What's good, KK? Welcome to the live, man. I know you don't want no smoke on this. You don't want no smoke with me on the college football, huh? You hear me? Shit. What's the deal, though, man? Appreciate you being the first person on my live. Appreciate it. Playing this test. Easy work, man.
Welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama, where titles are won, legends are made, and fields are named after them. Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
The chat at, man.
The Longhorns will put toe to leather and we'll get started.
You get Boston.
He'll bring it out. It's Henderson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll leave it with him.
Man, come on, big man, you gotta get out my way.
Well, man,
Shit.
there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Forced out of the pocket. He chucks one out.
Grab
to the
it.
right.
Oh, too far.
Back
Fuck.
across his body, and it's intercepted. Bringing it back. And after
Man.
making the interception, he takes it
Too far.
inside the 40.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
Slips a tackle, and he's got room. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Got it behind the line. It's Golden. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he is corralled short of the line to gain.
They kick it.
No movement from the field goal unit. The offense is out there to try to keep this drive alive on fourth down.
I knew he was gonna do that shit. I knew he was gonna do that shit. I knew he was gonna do that shit.
And he's loose and
Hey,
he's
bro.
taken to the house. Touchdown, Texas! This guy is so slippery, so elusive. He just vaporizes right in front of the defense.
I knew he was gonna do that shit, bro.
Touch football in the elevator and lose to this guy. He's that kind of quick.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished it with a beautiful 15-yard run for the score.
Okay, you got IG? If you still in here?
Oh, he's going to take a chance.
Oh, we on. Oh, we on.
He's got great speed.
Oh,
They bring it down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field.
Got two people in here, man.
Tide offense rolls onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again,
Shit.
and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this round.
They'll line up for a second down play. Gonna run it. It's Haynes. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. A cornerstone of the Alabama program really throughout history has been be physical, establish a running game.
Yeah, great running backs. I mean, not only are you recruiting great players in the offensive line and skill and all over the place, but so many great backs that you can name off the top of your head that played at Alabama, that ran it with an edge, that ran it physical, that always represented that style. And you can see Alabama, they're always going to do this. They're going to establish the run.
Looking for a man. It's Milroe.
No.
Going the other way, and he's got room.
That's crazy. This team is.
Yes! And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Longhorns!
Wow.
The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it,
Wow.
don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't.
Wow.
The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too.
No, that's a wild. I ain't gonna lie. That is wild.
Split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception.
That's wild.
Doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
From back of the end zone, he'll bring it out.
Swear, bro. Supposed to get open, man. KK, you still in here?
As he stopped at the 13. Here comes that Alabama offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. He's looking to throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Bernard.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing.
On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And now, fourth down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Can anyone catch it? The 20, inside the 10. Touchdown time. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
And man, that play looked a little bit too easy. Fourth down, big situation. You got to get up on these receivers and make it difficult. He gets the football right away, gets all the way to the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he'll bring it back. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. He'll start this drive firing. Going deep. Makes the grab at the 30. Speeding down the left side. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Texas! They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. And you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut into a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half. Because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Scanning the field, it's Milroe. Buys a little time.
Oh my God, he's open.
Let it go down the right side. He holds it in and nobody's close. Touchdown, Alabama! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
This is a special talent playing the tight end position because he's not a guy that's just going to catch flat routes and block. He's a guy you can line up all over the field. He can stretch the field vertically, shows off his speed. He has very rare athleticism for a guy at his position, and he showed it there on that long touchdown catch.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like 2 heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you've got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
Well, one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down. It was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
Back to pass, it's Ewers. Fires to the tight end. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. I think a big part of this for young quarterbacks out there is if you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't stare down receivers because the entire defense has their eyes on you, so you can't telegraph where the ball's going. You've got to hold it to the very last possible second, try to freeze defenders with your eyes, and then throw the ball into open areas of the field, anticipating where your guy's going to be.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Longhorn!
And that's what I love about empty sets and formations on offense is that when you spread the defense out, you create bigger lanes to throw into. You saw it right there.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes that Alabama offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively, I got to put some good possessions together here and make something happen on this side of the football.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Getting some heat. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Alabama pushing the tempo. Back to pass. It's Milroe. Still looking on the move. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
I like the offensive idea here to try to change the launch point of the QB, but you got to do a better job protecting him because guys can't complete passes when they're getting hit.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He's going to run it. At the 45 on his way. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get much done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with confidence.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
This is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Motion from the offense. Grabbed behind the line. It's Bond. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. What do you do? You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water inside.
Quickly complete. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? First down for the offense. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Back to throw, it's Milroe. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Got it in the middle, it's Bernard. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
He's going to pass on second down. Touchdown, Bama! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
The great thing about spreading a defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense. Spread them out, taking advantage of their matchup, and getting in for the score.
And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cover the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Texas offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Powers through. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. The expressway is wide open. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Texas!
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous. If he gets into the second level, great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go. Fielded in the end zone, it's Henderson. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Here comes the offense on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. They're bringing heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. And that's why the ball falls incomplete.
And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. Trying to pick up a first down. Quarterback checking off. To throw, it's Milroe. Trying to get to him. He'll try to do it himself. Crosses the 30, he's got away. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks.
Man, how tough is this guy to defend? He drops back, everything tells you pass, and then he scrambles and gets the first down. Just so hard to defend.
Going over the top. And that is interception number 3 on the day. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. He wants to throw. Fires to the right.
Bro, come on, bro.
Third pick of the day. His head has
Pass
to
is
be
gonna
spinning.
be so fucking weak, bro. Oh my god. Are you fucking serious?
Running inside the 20.
Ain't nobody touching you.